What's good, YouTube? Is this your boy J.R. Williams, and today I'm going to show you how I upgraded my projector headlights from this to this. Stay tuned. So here's the list of products I used to upgrade my headlights. 2 Panamera Switchback LED 2.0 shrouds, 2 by Xeon Morimoto Mini H1 7.0 projectors, the OP7 AC H1 HID kit, 2 OP7 HID relay harnesses, 2 LED high beam DRL retrofit projectors, 4 50-watt load resistors, and optional items are below. Now it's time to upgrade. Let's go. Here's an unboxing of the items I received from the Retrofit source. These are the Panamera 2.0 shrouds with switchback functionality. Really cool. These are the by Xeon projector ballast. Really good quality. Definitely an upgrade from my previous projectors. Here's a look at both of them put together. This is what I'm really excited for, the high beam DRL LED lights. Very sturdy. Once again, real quality. Okay, so in this video, we're just gonna remove the bumper. We're not gonna completely remove it. We're just gonna remove the screws from the wheel well, as seen here. Remove the grill, and there are 2 bolts holding up the grill, or holding up the bumper. You want to unscrew those, as seen in this video, and all you have to do is pull the bumper. Just pull the bumper down. You don't have to take the entire bumper off. So that's the biggest takeaway from this video. Okay, in this video, we're getting ready to remove all the screws. Here, 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 and here. And there's also a bracket in place that needs to be removed. It's not rocket science, people. And this is how the bracket looks when it's removed. And don't forget to remove all the wires before you remove the headlight. In this video, we're just removing all the items on the back plate of the headlights because we have to install the projector ballast and the high beam ballast. So we're getting everything out of the way. You may also have some clamps or retaining clips. You want to remove those also. And we're just going to clean the headlights before we tape them in the next video. Okay, so we got the headlights taped off and we're ready to put the heat gun to work. Slowly. And you want to be very careful when you're cutting away the sealant. You do not want any sealant to come in contact with the clear part of the headlight or the lens. So be very careful in this part. Okay, so we've got the projector and we're gonna take the rubber washer here. Put the rubber washer on the back of the ballast. Make sure the ballast is facing the top direction and align it with the headlamp and insert it. And you can actually connect your wires to the ballast if you want to use it for your high beam. I will not be using the high beam, so I'm just connecting it as is and plugging my HIDs through the socket. Okay, so we're securing the ballast to the headlight housing and making sure it's properly aligned with the top of the housing. And we're just going to secure it. We're not going to overly tighten it, just slightly. Make sure your shrouds came with this centric ring. And we're going to test fit the shroud to the ballast. And it needs to be trimmed down here. And we're going to insert the high beam as a test fit, and we know we need to trim it here. So again, we're going to trim it here, and we're going to trim this part. Here's a look at the shroud being taped down for trimming, and the headlight housing. And here's a line of where I'm going to be trimming. And here's a look at the wiring of the headlamp. As you can see, I connected my high beam brown and white wires to my projector, even though I may not use it. And I'm securing the bolt to my high-low high beams. I will be using these as my daytime running lights and my high beams. And we're having an issue with the high beams and the headlamp housing not able to close. So we need to make a custom trim. And here's a look at what we need to trim. Here's a line. Here's the final output of that cut. We used the Dremel. And we just used the Dremel to cut halfway through. And I just snapped it after I got it cut far enough. And then I used sandpaper to smooth the edges. That's it. Here's a final look at it. I also had to trim the top area here and here. I had to remove that piece. And here's a look at that final cut. Everything's looking good, y'all. Looking real good. So you want to make sure before you put everything together, you want to make sure your headlights are properly lined up. So before you hook everything up, bring it outside and make sure it's lined up properly. Okay, so everything's lined up. Now we want to add epoxy to our shroud and secure it to the ballast. You also want to take a microfiber cloth and clean any dirt and debris from within the headlights. And in this video, we're reaching the final stages of this upgrade. We're taking the butyl sealant and applying it around the entire headlight housing. And you know, make sure you go around the entire headlight and make sure everything is secure and glued properly and wired properly before you go into this last step of piecing everything back together. So I wasn't happy with the shroud, so I added my own custom paint job. And here's the final look of the shroud. Really happy with the paint job. Let me know what you guys think in the comment area. And after this, we're gonna put everything back together and install it on the car. Everything's properly wired, and behold the final product. Enjoy. Let me just say, this upgrade came out better than I expected. I really love this new look and the functionality of my new headlights. Here's a look at the before and after. The light output is brighter. The turn signals are brighter. Everything about it is better. It's bigger and better, and it looks great. I really love this upgrade. Everything that you need is in the description. Don't be afraid to post questions or comments in the comment section. I want to give a special shout out to Earthbeats INC and the Retrofit source. Much respect to you guys. And stay tuned for Volume 4, which will be a drum to disc brake conversion. It's your boy JR Williams. See you next time. Peace.